meditation. Meditation is spirituality. Spirituality is not traveling to Himalayas. Spirituality means staying wherever you are, closing your eyes and becoming one with your breath. Non-spirituality is paradise lost. Spirituality is paradise regained.
I was wired to actually expect quick results. So I was not mature enough to think of meditation as a journey that requires practice and patience to really see the benefits. Personally, I was able to lower my stress. I've been getting good night's sleep. I'm more self-aware. Now I can respond more and react less.
Some of the biggest takeaways I have from these meditations are definitely in terms of my attitude. I've become more positive as a person. I've loosened up a bit, relaxed quite a lot, and then there is a lot of acceptance.
Before I was a night owl. Now I am an early bird. I'm happy. By the end of the day, I used to be drained out. But now I'm able to sense that change. Like I'm more energetic.
The second business that I was working on from the last few years, I knew that it's like there would be some investor would be coming and investing. I could sense that, but it had not happened. So immediately as soon as I started this, I didn't even have to complete the 40-day program. I got a call from one of the investors that I was expecting, saying it's like, let's meet and discuss. And yeah, the meditation is magic.
I often people hear saying, meditation. No, I will do it when I retire. Not realizing it is in fact the other way around. If you are into meditation, you don't retire. You retire yourself and prepare yourself for the second inning, third inning, fourth inning, and the journey continues.
I had severe migraine and I was an asthmatic, but now my health has improved. I stopped judging myself, I stopped judging others. I saw the good in others. I dropped all resentments, anger, and that helped me in improving my health.
Each 40 day is a new learning experience, so that keeps me attracting to the sessions.
Basically, what was the most difficult thing is controlling the mind and getting peace of mind among all the things. That's why eminent people who have succeeded everything in life, they are here every morning, because this method gives you the possibility of achieving what is considered impossible.
No audio, sir.
Is it fine now?
Yeah. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and wonderful evening. Welcome to this program called Excellence Through Meditation. Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam, from a great scripture called Bhagavad Gita from India. Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam. Yoga means, here we're talking about meditation. Karma means actions or anything that we do, and Kaushalam is greater than efficiency, excellence. doing things most beautifully, in the most expansive way. So excellence through meditation is what we are talking about, how it enables meditation. This practice that we're going to be doing for the next 40 days is going to enable us to gain excellence in all aspects of life. One of the greatest sages from India, Patanjali Maharshi, has defined several a strong proponent of meditation. Talked about meditation as chitta vritti nirodha. Means removing all the mind's stuff, the incessant chatter of the mind. Meditation means removing all the incessant, relentless chatter of the mind. The mind is constantly having any number of thoughts, and many of them are of no use. So yoga chitta vritti nirodha, that means remove all the incessant chatter of the mind. And then if we do that, then we have this sutra which is saying that we gain excellence in our life. So welcome to the second day of the program. Yesterday, we talked about this meditation technique, the breath mindfulness meditation that we're going to practice. The technique is very, very simple. The technique is simply observing our natural breath with our eyes closed. When you observe your breath with your eyes closed, then your mind is becoming empty. And when the mind is empty, that means the various activities of the mind are removed. Chitta vritti, the mind stuff is removed. Nirodha is stopped. And when we do that, if we can maintain, if we can work towards emptying our mind sufficiently for the duration that we practice in this program, then mind is becoming empty. And then if you can empty the mind to be for sufficient time, then automatically we are gaining so much of life force, life energy into us. We tend to talk in terms of 5 areas: physical quotient, intelligent quotient, emotional quotient, manifestation quotient, spiritual quotient. And then, of course, there is service quotient. These 6 areas we talk about, that how meditation is going to enhance significantly our capabilities. Physical quotient, our physical health is beautifully enhanced. Stress is removed. Youthfulness increased. Body energy is significantly increased. Intelligence quotient is talking about developing a greater mind, increasing your concentration, your reading power, your abilities to create, to learn new things. Your thought power increases. Emotional intelligence or emotional quotient is to be able to deal with people, to be able to deal with yourself, to develop great friendship with everybody. Friendship with yourself, friendship with animals, friendship with others, friendship with the planet. Everything happens in meditation, that we develop emotional intelligence. The basis of emotional intelligence is to develop awareness about how we speak, how we think, how we react. And meditation develops it plenty. Every meditation builds so much awareness. That's the basis for all of these qualities to be there, all of these aspects of our life to be enhanced. We develop the ability, what we call manifestation quotient, ability to create things, ability to realize our goals, our dreams. We become open, we become focused, we become open to everything, we become focused on things that we're looking for. We develop capability to imagine and dream. We start dreaming, we increase our dreaming capabilities, we visualize, we understand the techniques in this process here. We let go of many, many limitations that hold us back, and we go into greater acceptance of situations of our life, because everything we take ownership and responsibility. That our thoughts, our words are drawing events into life. We understand this concept of manifestation. We increase our manifestation quotient. People come here, they're talking at the end of this program that I started already attracting things that I've been thinking for a long time. They're not happening, but I see already movement. And then we develop an understanding, what we call spiritual intelligence, the intelligence that flips the way we think about life so far. The intelligence is saying that we're all connected as one, we're not separate. But we're going to have this experiential understanding of it in this 40-day program, that we are connected in some way or the other to everybody. That our thoughts create reality, that there is intelligent help available. We're not alone. There is always this help that is available for us. That there is abundance for you and for everyone else. So we don't have to manipulate, we don't have to dominate, we don't have to fight for things. Instead, we only elevate our thought so that we too have what we're looking to have, while others have what they want to have. There is abundance for everybody. We understand this as spiritual scientific mindset in one of the weeks. Spiritual scientific mindset. And we will conclude the program towards the end by understanding our purpose and tying up to service. We recognize that each and every one of us have a purpose to live. And we need to develop that clarity to know what our purpose is. Meditation helps us to strip layers and layers of fuzziness from our minds. And the fuzziness, that mask is removed over a period of time of things that are not of importance to us, then we start gaining clarity of what is important to me. And the moment we understand what is important to each of us, and we call that purpose, and the moment you start taking action towards it, life starts becoming beautiful again. It becomes very purposeful. You feel that you're doing something meaningful, you start looking forward to waking up every day towards that purpose. All these layers, dear friends, meditation enables in many, many ways. So in this program, that we're going to practice this simple meditation called breath mindfulness meditation. And then coupled with wisdom that I was talking yesterday, that we're going to have wisdom every day, having a talk about these concepts. We're going to invite some leadership who are practicing meditation to talk about their personal experience in these concepts, in these areas of their life. We'll have many of meditators, like each of us, will be coming and sharing their transformational experiences, how somebody is healing their body, how suddenly the team members are like so cooperative with them, how their bosses have become very cooperative, how they think differently about their organization now. And so then they become very light. They look forward to going to office than to struggle to go to office every day. So the technique that we learned yesterday, called breath mindfulness meditation, is very, very simple. So let me put the slide and then share it again. For those of you joined fresh today, and to understand this, and before we go into the practice, this technique is very, very simple, but I want us to sort of pay attention to this closely. Practicing breath mindfulness meditation. The goal of the meditation is to be in the empty states of mind. That means with lessened thought, and then towards the process where we go towards no thought state. That's the goal of meditation, is to go into the empty states of mind. And how do you do it? By observing our natural breath with our eyes closed. And we call it breath mindfulness meditation. Its ancient name is Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. Comes from Gautama Buddha. There's no ism here. We're not practicing any ism here. But we're simply taking a scientific technique from this great Grand Master of meditation, which is deeply popularized by Brahmarshi Pitamaha, the master from whom I've learned this process significantly. And so this technique, Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, breath mindfulness meditation, is to be observing our natural breath. Natural breath is your in-breath and your out-breath. Observing that breath with our eyes closed simply will help us to slowly become empty in our mind. And then we go into deeper states of emptiness. And when we spend time in that emptiness, all the magic of meditation happens. So we are sitting down with three things. You're crossing your legs at your feet at ankle, as you see in the pictures. You're closing your eyes. If you're wearing spectacles, remove them. And third, you're keeping your fingers into fingers and then resting your hands in your lap comfortably. So that's the process. That's the posture. And the process, now once you have your eyes closed and lock your body gently like the way as seen in the picture, then you are settling the body down. The body now is ready to cooperate. Cooperate to let your mind be empty. And so how do you now take the mind to emptiness? By simply observing your natural breath anywhere on the nose as a reference point. To take a point on the nose anywhere as a reference. And you take a point on the nose as a reference, and anywhere, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows or the tip of the nose, and then observe at that point, air is going in and coming out. Your breath is going in and coming out. Your natural breath, that in-breath is there, you're observing that, and your out-breath is coming out, you're observing that. We're not forcing a breath. We're not doing any special pranayama. We're not manipulating the breath. We're observing the natural breath as is. Observe the breath, mind becomes empty. Mind is empty, then we are slowly experiencing greater emptiness all around. Maybe some kind of blackness, darkness, some kind of light. It's all void of any form. There are no people around you. There's no places. There's nothing to see around, nothing to observe around. Emptiness. When you experience that emptiness, it happens automatically. We don't have to do anything. We observe the breath, mind goes empty, and so emptiness comes. When you experience emptiness, automatically you may be experiencing some kind of a sensation or a movement in your body. Be a witness to it. Observe it. Do not analyze it. The body may be moving. It becomes very light suddenly. It becomes very light. Observe it. Don't analyze it and say, oh, what's going on right now? Don't analyze. Just observe. Okay, something is happening in meditation. Let me observe it. You're suddenly seeing some figure. Observe it. Don't try to interpret. Don't pull yourself back. That's not your thought. If something happens, unrelated experience is coming to you, observe it. You have suddenly intense feeling. Observe it. Go through the feeling. Observe it. Don't pull back. Don't open your eyes on the meditation and observe it. Let it go. It's going to go. You'll cross over that experience. You get to something else. Observe. Only time you are bringing your attention back to the breath, dear friends, is when you have thought. Thoughts will come in case you're thinking. You bring your attention back to the breath and observe the breath. This is called breath mindfulness meditation. We're going to practice. We're going to give maximum time for this technique during this today's session, to an everyday session. Now, today, I want to introduce a new concept a new process called heart elevation process. The heart elevation process is a simple process which is helping us to go into a deeper meditative states. There is an institute called HeartMath Institute in California. Now, HeartMath Institute has been doing a lot of beautiful research. And essentially, the conclusion that they come on the scientific research and evidence is that human heart plays a great role, along with the brain, plays a great role in powering our lives. They recognize that human heart is communicating into the brain and the head a lot more than the brain communicates to the human heart. Compared to any other organ, human heart seems to have been communicating with the head brain a lot more. And they have published papers and evidence that the human heart has a little brain. Every place in our body where the intersecting glands are there, nerve system comes and intersects. They're called chakras in spiritual parlance, but there is a little bit of brain. That what is brain is a set of neurons coming together. Neural networks. So they've discovered that the heart brain, that human heart has a brain, about 40,000 neurons are there. In spiritual parlance, it's called heart gland, heart chakra. Now, the heart brain, the neurons that are there, anytime there is a neural capacity, that means there is a memory. And so there is communication from there to the other systems. So the heart brain communicates the head brain a lot more. And what they discovered is that every time human heart, every time we go into a higher emotion, so what is a higher emotion? If you are feeling good, you're feeling peaceful, calmness, we go a little higher, you're feeling compassionate for somebody, you're feeling grateful to somebody, you're expressing gratitude to someone, you are appreciating somebody, you are feeling loving feelings towards someone, compassion, kindness, care, you are experiencing grand nature, you are going up and then doing trekkings into the hills. That's an adventure activity where you feel so good. And you are blissful, something very, very beautiful. You're experiencing some divine music. So you feel very, very blissful. Now, these are all our heightened emotions, they're higher emotions. Every time our heart experiences higher emotions, dear friends, than what they found, is the communication from heart to the brain is high, and there is a concept of coherency. Then heart goes into coherent state. And heartbeat variability becomes uniform. It's called coherency. When heart goes into coherency with this higher emotion, then brain is going into coherency. That means all parts of the brain work together, come together and work. When the brain is going to coherency, our body is going into something called homeostasis. That means it works beautifully. The synthesis is happening perfectly. Homeostasis means our body has two fundamental systems that are running through. Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, and both of them work in unison, they work balanced. And as a result, every part of the body works beautifully, and so everything is, the health is great. Health is great, but most importantly, when our brain is becoming into a coherent state, that means all parts of the brain work together, then our brain is dropping into a very meditative state. We're not agitated, we're not deeply concerned or worried. We suddenly drop out of stress mode, and we go into a very meditative state called alpha, a state which is where we start receiving things. We're going to understand a lot of the science during this program, but the heart elevation, every time if you feel a good emotion in your heart and in your body, then automatically our brain is going into a meditative state. It drops from a stressful, any kind of state suddenly into a receptive state, a state where we receive solutions into ordinary situations of life. a state where we are increasing our learning. It's called alpha state. And so we'll go into that state. So we're going to utilize this beautiful technique of heart elevation to drop into a nice meditative state. And then we do the breath mindfulness meditation for a long time every day. So how are we going to do this heart elevation process? Very, very simple. Let me put this up here. We're going to do 3 things as part of this heart elevation process. So it's simple. You're sitting down in the chair as we saw in Ana-Pana-Sati. You sit down with your legs crossed or sit on the floor as you sit the cross-legged. You're closing your eyes, no spectacles. And then keeping your fingers instead of your lap, you're going to simply keep them on your chest area. Your hands on your chest area. Single hand or both hands, one or the other. Right? Doesn't matter any other. In the chest area. Anyway, just in that area, that's all. You don't have to be very accurate about where you place it. Just put it in the chest area anyway. And then the idea here is to connect with our heart center. We want to connect. We want to feel your heart. We want to feel there's a beautiful heart center which is connecting us to the whole life, which is making us experience life with its emotions. And so we connect with the heart center. So the first part of this heart elevation is to closing your eyes, putting your attention on your heart. Attention on the heart. Close your eyes, attention on the heart. And then with the hands over your heart, feel it. Connect with it. Can you sense your heartbeat? Some people are able to do, some not, but it doesn't matter. But feel it over a period of time, you'll develop that ability. So feel your heart center. If it is necessary, you take a slow, long, relaxing breath. You take a slow breath. Something very relaxing. Don't do special active pranayamas. Do slow breath. And then as you take the slow breath and where you put your attention on your heart while you're doing it, then you will feel that energy out there. There is a quantum principle where your attention goes, there the energy flows. So we're going to utilize that principle. So put your attention on your heart and then feel your heart. Take a slow, long breath. Energy flows. You may be able to connect with it a lot more. Do that breath, slow breath for next few minutes. While you're doing it, attention on the heart, connect with it. Step 1. Step 2, I will ask you to recollect an experience from your past or your present, an event, a memory, where you felt a lot of love, joy, gratitude, compassion, adventure, bliss, any of those emotions. You were there last weekend going up to a hill for a trek. You loved it. You're there with your family in a picnic in a beautiful park. You saw all the trees, the birds, you enjoyed it. So bring up that event. Bring that somebody help you so that you felt so good that, okay, there are people of this nature helping you, and then you're expressing gratitude to them. You feel good. Bring up that experience. So bring up any past experience where you felt a lot of love or compassion, kindness, adventure, any of those. And then relive that moment. Just recollect it. And then relive it. Go through it again. And then what happens when you bring up good memories? We feel good. That means we are moving our body into that emotion again. So I just want you to do that. Think of an event and experience. It doesn't have to be the same every day. It can be different. Whatever that you're experiencing that day, the previous day, or if it is maybe long before, doesn't matter. Bring it up. That moves you into an elevated emotion. And then relive it. Feel it. Think over it again. And then feel good about that thing that's happening. That's it. So then we are moving our heart into a higher emotion. So the first step is to feel it, connect with your heart with a slow, long, relaxing breath. We are already moving into the deeper states of meditation, coherent state. Second is to recollect an experience of higher emotion, feel, relive, experience that emotion, bring up that emotion, bring up that event. Then you are moving into the deeper states of meditation, more coherence. The third thing we're doing is to make an intention. An intention, you're saying, I am sending this energy. I'm sending this loving energy, the compassion energy, to people around the world who are needy, who need it. I'm sending it to everything. There are maybe so many animals, maybe there are many trees, Maybe there are planets suffering. So I'm sending this energy, this love energy, this gratitude energy to everybody and everything for them to heal, for them to elevate themselves. So just when you set an intention, the intention means your attention is going on to the people and places. It could be a specific set of people in a pocket of area of in the world. It could be everybody on the planet. So you're making that intention and saying, I am sharing this energy beautifully with everybody and everything for them to heal. And the moment you think that way, the moment you set that intention, just thinking that way, automatically your attention is going on to the people everywhere, the places and things. Automatically your energy goes there. That's a quantum physics concept where your attention goes, energy flows. And so we apply that concept here. Third one, we're thinking of people, places around the world as simply we're saying, I'm sending this energy, I'm radiating this energy onto the planet. And so do that, automatically we go into more deeper states of coherence in our heart. So we do these three things, dear friends, in a few minutes process. All happens pretty quickly. It's a lovely process. We're going to start today and every day of meditation with in most of the days. So we call it heart elevation. For a few minutes, we're doing this. And then automatically the music changes. And we're going to play some music for those of you new. And so music will change to something softer. And then I will say, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. We're switching to that process. And then we're continuing meditation for a long time. Towards the end, I will ask us to express gratitude like we did yesterday. All right, friends, relax yourself. Sit comfortably. Relax your body. Dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area and rest your attention on your sacred heart And can you feel your beautiful heart? I'm going to restart the music. With your attention on your sacred heart, with a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel there is some disturbance in music, but let's go forward, dear friends. There is some disturbance in music, but let's go forward. Can you recollect an experience from your past, from your present, where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion? Relive that moment from your past, from your present, and feel that energy. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto everybody and everything. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Relive that moment and radiate that energy onto everybody and everything. We're all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, gratitude, compassion are all the ways to become one again. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. with your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath.
Dear friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural, in-breath and the out-breath. In this meditation, we observe our natural, peaceful in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. when we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. And when the mind is empty, we slowly merge into that greater emptiness, that quantum energy field. Our divine self. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As you observe the breath, notice that lightness in your breath. Allow yourself to completely merge into that lighter and shallow in-breath and the out-breath. With your eyes closed, become one with your breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into your in-breath and the out-breath. And slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you feel emptiness inside you, all around you, as you're becoming one with your breath? Become aware of that emptiness, where there is no body, where there is no thing, where there is no one, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to go deeper into that emptiness of no body, no thing, as you become one with your breath. All emptiness is energy. That's quantum energy field with infinite possibility and opportunity. Everything you have ever experienced or will experience is here in the form of energy, waiting to happen into our physical reality. The longer we stay and connected to this energy as no body. The more we receive from this field, keep your eyes closed. Stay aware of that emptiness as no body. And stay connected with the abundance of energies in this field. If you find yourself distracted, go back to observing your breath. Bring yourself into the present moment and experience that emptiness inside you, all around you. Yourself to merge into your breath and merge into that emptiness where everything is connected to everything else. longer we stay with this emptiness as no body, the more we become everybody, and the more we experience our wholeness. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into that emptiness of every body. Go deeper and deeper into yourself as you merge into your breath, dear friends. And yourself to merge into your breath. And merge into that emptiness where everything is connected to everything else. The longer we stay with this emptiness as no body, the more we become everybody, and the more we experience our wholeness. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into the emptiness of every body. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude for living this beautiful life. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this intelligent connection to this universe. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, relatives, colleagues, partners, everybody, for helping us learn so many things. Be grateful to this grand nature, to the animals, the birds, the fish, all the planets and stars, for inspiring that awe in us every moment and being that mystical energy into our lives. Be grateful to all the things we use, the technology, the places we visit, the systems that support us, our governments and companies, various people who help us. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, for allowing consciousness to explore through you. Be grateful for this intelligent energy field, for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself and let the autonomous nervous system repair the body. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? Who have you become? You're ready. You can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes.
Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. Once we go into meditation, we forget the environmental conditions because we're losing ourselves. We automatically forget the environmental conditions. Before we go into the details of these experiences, and then today I want us to understand the experience of meditation, because it's so important that many percentage of people are dropping out of meditation because they do not understand what is happening and then why is it happening and what should I do with these experiences. We say we understand them so that we know that they are normal. So idea is to understand that any experience coming in meditation is safe and it is natural and it is okay to continue with it, and then it does not mean that you're blocking your meditation with an experience. So we'll understand the experiences. Before that, we'd like to run a poll to know the profile of some of us in terms of whether we are beginners, whether you've been practicing for some time. So can we run the poll, please? A simple 4-question poll. Have you attended one or more of the Buddha Sayo 40-day or a 21-day meditation program earlier? Just saying in case you're new to Buddha Sayo programs. Second is, how long you've been meditating regularly? Yoga, pranayama, prayer, contemplation are not meditations. Yoga, as we do in Hatha Yoga, is not meditation. Then third is, in case you've been practicing meditation of other kinds too before, what has been your challenge if you're not able to keep up with your practice? And then fourth is your dominant activity of work. We're doing good. We need to get a little more responses. Maybe another 30 seconds. Okay. A little more, another 10 seconds. We need some more push. I'd like to see at least 60% participate. Okay, friends. So you can end the poll. Okay. So we see good, it's a 50-50. 50% have practiced before in some way or the other. However, many are new, so more than 40% are relatively new, or 50% are relatively new to the meditation. That means we just started with meditation now with Buddha CEO, but we do have many senior people, which is good to add to the energies of this program. Lack of consistency and regularity has been an important reason. And thoughts and distraction, they're two things. And then this program hopefully will help bring some consistency for you, because we're doing every day. And distractions are going to be there all the time. We just have to increase our understanding of meditation. So then it becomes a reason for stopping meditation. We have to understand the wisdom. We have to recognize that the thoughts are always part of meditation. So distractions will be there. But however, when you have a right group meditation, then we overcome them quite faster. All right. And so the last thing I see here, as before, about 70% are employees, entrepreneurs, and then we have a breakup, but we have a good percentage of students this time. That's wonderful. 11% of students, which has been one of the core area of work for Buddha Quantum Foundation. And so we had 12% homemakers, 8% senior citizens, and all of them. So this is a good group of business-centric people that are there, about 70-75% in this program, and the rest constitute for greater energy. So thank you for responding on that poll, dear friends. So and yesterday we announced that at 7:30, after this, another 5 to 8 minutes later, we are going to create a breakout room where you will, those of you interested in practitioner certificate, would like to receive a practitioner certificate of this 4-day program, you can go into it and then get complete briefing on the process of what happens, how do you get a certificate, what are the requirements. All of that will be explained there, that we will automatically move into that breakout room to know more. So somebody will explain. So let me ask the questions while I put up the slide here about your experience of meditation today, right? And we are always, after 7:30, we are doing a formal close of the program. After formal close, we are informally there for a long time, in case people want to have a discussion, because we have less time till 7:30, so you can always stay back and then have your questions clarified. So we're always there. So while I put up this slide about experiences, I'd like you to answer, put up in the chat what, and if you felt these. Did you feel lightness of the body? It's common in meditation. One thing that's happening is the body becomes very, very light. So you feel, suddenly, normally what you are, but then there in meditation, it's very light, even to the point of lifting up. I don't know, hands or legs, any part of the body, head is a lot of times a little lighter. Opposite is also true. There is a lot of cosmic energy. We receive a ton of energy in meditation. We receive energy and we become energy in meditation when we are emptying our mind. And so then we find initial stages heaviness. Heaviness to the point that it's like a solid rock. It can be rock. It can be your body sinking down. You're sitting down, observing the breath, but then slowly you see that the body is like, sinking down, because it become very, very heavy. Or you find your head to be very heavy. Or your fingers, the place where you connected them, and these are like really becoming heavy and solid, right? Anything like that is possible. And then again, it is absolutely okay. Now, this experience of heaviness, lightness are very, very common. They happen because when we are experiencing energy, emptiness, which is in infinite ways that is possibility showing up, we're trying to interpret based on what we know. The energy takes many, many forms in how we experience it. And then how many ways we can experience infinite ways, because a field of infinite possibility. But it's a common experience that people find. As we receive energy, we're trying to sort of load it in the body, and then so it appears like for some it's heavy. For some it's lighter. The moment we are crossing over our physical body, we are like going beyond the physical body elements and then the body sensation, then we start experiencing our other bodies, and that's where the lightness comes. The lightness means we are trying to move, we are experiencing our energy bodies. And suddenly physical body, sort of the gross body, is slowly disappearing. And so we're experiencing the energy bodies. That's where the lightness is coming, right? And the another thing is body movements. You're finding your head spinning head, or your body going left, right, forward, backward. It's very common that your body is doing a gentle movement like this. A little bit of movement is happening, right? So this is very possible when we are doing what you can put half and half if it's possible. And so a body movement is possible. And it is perfectly okay. You are like this, and then suddenly your head is forward, body is completely jerking. There's a jerks are happening. And those are happening because potentially it is potentially there is a process where one of the energy bodies wants to travel, wants to do a concept of astral travel. It wants to do, and so then it wants to, when there is a body is sufficiently energized, and in sleep, for example, when we have gotten sufficient amount of sleep, we go into dream state where we are traveling in the quantum field. And so the same thing in a physical body, when we are experiencing emptiness, and then the body is sufficiently energized because you use a compare with sleep. And so when the body is sufficiently energized, then it may want to travel like in a dream-like thingy. And so that jerking is common. That happens. It's fine. Seeing colors. If anybody has seen colors, different types of colors, starting from dots to circles to huge geometric patterns to an unimaginable proportion. They're all possible. Did anybody see any geometric patterns? So that's very, very fine. Colors of any kinds, we do see them. We do see them, and for various reasons. And one of it could be that we are beginning of seeing what we call a third eye vision. When colors are seen, the beginning of seeing third eye visions. That means we are tuning into different frequencies of the spectrum. A human eye can only see a little bit of the spectrum of the overall spectrum. We see less than 0.1% of the entire spectrum of the range of rays, the frequencies. But with meditation, we start tuning into higher frequencies because we're going beyond our gross body, right? So there's the colors that can be seen. And then if anybody felt non-existence of body organs, you suddenly felt your fingers didn't exist, or the whole body didn't exist. Or only the head is there, but the rest of it is not there. Our arms are not there. And so it's possible that you see non-existence of body organs. How many people felt that way today? If anybody felt no existence of body organs. This is possible again because it's two things when we are doing. We're withdrawing our sensory perceptions, and we are forgetting all thought. That means we're removing all form from our mind. Sensory perception removes experience of whatever that is that we knew of. And then thought is forgetting all our knowledge that we had in time. So when we do these two, then suddenly there's nothing that is there to sense, to experience. So then we may start having the experience of non-existence of the body, right? It happens. And then nothing to worry about and say, hey, where is my body gone? Nothing is, it's still there. Very much, pretty much there. So it's an experience that we will start understanding because we are activating our inner senses deeply, while external senses are shut off. Our inner senses are activated, which is called awareness. Our inner sense, the sixth sense, the mind, is activated significantly, which is developing awareness. So awareness is to tuning into any frequency to experience, while physically we don't see ourselves there. And the another type of experience we may see is feeling pains. In case anybody has any pains, it is okay. It's safe. You don't have to come out of meditation when pains are there. All of these experiences when you're having, and then what we want you to do is to observe them, witness them. Don't interpret them while in meditation you are experiencing suddenly, non-appearance of your body. You suddenly come to the understanding that there isn't no body there. And so we don't freak out, we don't stop our meditation. Instead, we just be a witness and say, wow, okay, so what's going on here? Let me witness it. Let me observe where is it going from here? And then be a witness to it, right? And we don't stop, we don't open our eyes, we don't get scared, and then continue. Pains, of course, when there is a throbbing pain, it's possible that there are a lot of blocks in our energy body, pranamaya kosha. And that energy body blockages are cleared. It's like, there is a high pressure water going through our faucets. Anywhere is blockage is there, it gets pushed. And so any blocks in our energy body, which is showing up potentially as illness in a physical body, those get cleansed and cleared. And so there is potential pain. For some people, throbbing pain and a little bit of pain can come in meditation. And so then feel that it is great because there is some kind of a hidden block, means hidden illness is getting removed, getting healed. So pain, if it is there, it is absolutely okay. Continue the practice. If it is unbearable, continue, be patient, try. You got to bear these pains if they come. To the point where you cannot at all, and that's the time maybe to open, break, but then go back into it. But what we say, every experience you got to go through them. Seeing visions, in case you're seeing any visions, vision of people, vision of places, vision of things, vision of some kind of an ideas, insights, all of them. Be a witness. Again, don't interpret. Don't interpret them then. Don't analyze them. Oh, is this what is about? I'm thinking about my workplace. Don't think of those. Instead, just observe what's going on. Somebody is revealing to you some great information. Witness it at this moment. But now we just observe them. Later, we'll talk about what to do with these experiences as we go along. Right, friends? So these are, and then deep feelings. In case you have any feelings, you felt like crying, express it. You felt like laughing, express it. Don't hold back. This is not the time to hold back. We are not vulnerable at all. In meditation, many suppressed feelings and memories come out. Anything that holds us back from experiencing our life beautifully. If there is some memory of the past, let's say of an accident, which holds us back, or a traumatic experience during COVID time, which holds us back from experiencing a few things in life, in the way you talk, in the way you travel, and many of those, anything doesn't matter. But the fear or some kind of the traumatic feeling that holds us back must be released. And so if they are there like that, the process of meditation is trying to release these memories. So some of them come to the forefront for us to re-experience. Many of them, without even knowing, get dissolved automatically. And so the end result of it is that if you're feeling some kind of a feeling of intense feeling, experience it and then live it. Live it. You feel a very blissful, joyful tears are there. Let it go. Don't stop. Don't stop and say, why am I crying? Why is all this? Let it go. And then let it happen. And so then the end result is that when we finish our meditations, we become very light. We feel free in the way we are carrying ourselves. And no specific experience. If any of you didn't have any experience at all, but it just time finished and time has happened, and that's okay. One more experience that should be here is sleep. And if you felt that you slept, if you felt you slept the whole duration of the meditation, that you only remember is that, I said, okay, please. And that's the time to open your eyes. And if that's all you would remember, and it is also very possible, dear friends, that sometimes in meditation we go to sleep. We go to sleep. It's because the way tomorrow we're going to talk about some science behind it. And so we can go to sleep, but most of the time it's not sleep though. A lot of times we conclude that I slept, but it's not sleep. It's not sleep, but meditation can take some of us to a sleepy state, but it is okay, because if you continue and persist after a few days to weeks, then you will potentially overcome if that's the only thing you're doing in meditation. But however, randomly some days we go into sleep. It's an important experience to have. It's the most profound healing experience one can have when you go into sleep in meditation. So it's part of the meditation process, and then we don't have to feel bad or judge ourselves that my meditation is not happening well because I'm going into sleep. I'm not being aware of what's happening. I'm not aware of the guidance that's being taken place. But it's absolutely fine. Sleep is an important part of meditation experience. Although a lot of times we don't go to sleep, we go into a state called trance state, where we're not aware where we are in meditation, but we are there somewhere in this field of emptiness. We're somewhere there, but then we're just not aware of where we are. But that's not sleep. Many times it's not sleep, but sometimes it's possibly sleep, but still okay. All right, friends? So these are experiences of meditation that happen, very common. And sometimes you feel, body a lot of shivering. Sometimes you suddenly feel your heartbeat like, beating fast. You may be experiencing it, but don't link. And then everything that happens in meditation is safe and fine. Maybe today there's a lot of anxiety, and so maybe you never even paid attention to the heart. And when you start meditating, you start feeling that, the beat is going too fast. That might have been your original state itself. Meditation is a process to look within. Nobody wants to look into ourselves. And so when we start looking into ourselves, many of the qualities we don't like of ourselves start getting revealed. So that increases our heartbeat potentially. We don't like to look into ourselves because it sort of puts us naked there to see what is our thought, what is our feeling, what are we thinking about ourselves, what judgments we carry. And all of that start getting revealed. And so then many of these body processes can happen, but they're all safe. So I want you to recognize that however you feel inside, agitated, restless, and many things that are there, physical body related, everything in meditation is safe. All we want you to do is to continue to witness and stay through that experience of whatever you are experiencing. And then slowly, you will cross over, go to the next one, to the next another experience, maybe another experience, or that movement will settle down, right? That agitation will settle down. The restlessness will go. If feeling intense cold, it is okay. It will settle down and slowly, gradually cross over, and then you become normal. If feeling heavy-headed, it's just not bearable, hold there, it is okay, and slowly go beyond it. So when this happens, we want you to continue meditation, but not open your eyes, not break it, not feel scariness possibly there in some cases, depending on the type of experience, but it is okay to continue. All right, friends? It'll take a few iterations for us to not analyze it, instead continue witness it. Everything is a practice. So thank you very much. Really wanted to introduce the facilitators that we have, 8 of them, but we're going to do that tomorrow. First thing, when you come to the sessions, we'll take messages from the facilitators who are there to support you. And so we have passed our time. So we will go into the breakout rooms to understand. Those of you who want to do the practitioner certificates, you can go into the rooms to understand. Those who do not need to go into that, then you can be here and then interact with us here. Thank you very much. And Rathanawel, you are the one, you're going to do this announcement about breakout rooms.
Yes, sir. Dear friends and masters, so now the breakout room will be initiated, and you just click on OK, and that will be switching into automatically. The Zoom window will automatically take you to the breakout room, so you don't need to do anything. So once, if you want to stay back in this window, like with Chindrasa, you can stay back. Otherwise, the moment once we initiated the breakout room, you can just click OK. It will take you to automatically the Zoom window.
Can I initiate you?
Yes.
Okay. While people are transitioning, if anybody has questions that I would like to ask, or you would like to share your experience from meditation today, you can raise your hand and we'll take a short 20-second break, then come back. So thank you very much. And those of you planned only time till now, we can meet back again tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thank you.
I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you. And so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in you. I see the softness in you. And so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the goodness in you. I see the wisdom in you. I see the strength in you, and so it is. I see the joy that's in you. I see your light shining through. I see the love that's in you, and so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel it.
Okay, got it. Mr. Adarsh.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Master. How are you? Hello.
Always great.
Yeah, it's very great to see you too.
Yes.
Yeah. So I joined for this Oneness as well.
What's new with you? What's new with you?
It's very new to me. Yeah, I'm very new to myself actually. It's a great experiences every day. It could be from professional or personal, both. It's awesome, and I'm enjoying every day.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's all we need. Enjoyment every day.
Sorry?
I said that's all we need. Enjoyment.
I didn't get you, sorry. True. Yeah. Enjoyment every day. Yeah. It's been great. And this is my third session for Buddha CEO, first is coherence. Second one is Amrut, Akhanda Dhyan, and third is oneness. It's really great to have an repeated sessions in a very short time. So I just want to know. I just want to know one thing here. I just want to connect Buddha CEO to one of the person in Coimbatore. He organizes all these social activities regarding healthcare and lifestyle personality development setups. So how can I go forward with this?
Sure.
He's actually running an huge organization called Anatomic Therapy. His name is called as Healer Bhaskar. You can just, he's a very famous in YouTube and social media as well. He has got good number of records in the personality development session all over the world. He's basically from Coimbatore.
That's fine. Yes, no, that'll be great. So please connect to Ratanavel or Koti. So if you have our numbers, you just reach out to the facilitator and then connect them to one of them. Okay, Ratanavel or Koti, just introduce and then automatically we'll explore from there. If I need to talk to them, I will speak to them also. Okay.
Okay. So how can I get the number of Mr. Ratnavel and Mr. Koti? Or can I just type
it right now
randomly in the WhatsApp group?
I sent you start. I put my number there. Please take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Just connect them to us.
And I have another.
Yeah.
I have another query, sir. Meditation is being very part of my daily schedule right now. Whenever I get time, I just go into this process by playing the track of your recording sessions in YouTube. So Akhanda Jhana was very beautiful, actually, very awesome. And as soon as I was practicing like 3 times a day, morning, in between evening and late evening and night, there was a huge pressure in this area for me. And gradually, I improved my eyesight, but there was a huge pressure over here, in which sometimes it was very hard. So am I doing right?
Right. The sensation here and sensation moving into pressure, heaviness, they're very common here, and it can spread over the entire brain, entire head area. The whole thing is possible. It is common, which only means that third eye center is getting active. It's the fundamental. That's what happens in meditation. The third eye center, which is the pineal gland region, gets active. It gets active to receive. It gets active to tune into a lot of information out there. And so it is common feeling to have sensations here for a lot of people, heaviness. And so continue, nothing to do. Continue, great experience to have.
Okay.
Okay.
I discontinued in a middle, sir, the last week, because I was feeling something heavy. I discontinued the Akhanda Jhana and moved to only the 30 to 40 minutes of meditation daily.
The purpose of Akhanda Jhana is to do that, exactly, go through those feelings. To activate, to go into an activated third eye center experiences. Because when you activate a third eye center, that's when then it becomes like an antenna. It receives, scan information from an infinite possibility field about your intentions. Okay. About your intentions. You receive things that are required for you to move to the next experience in life, and there are projects, your things, whatever you're doing, you receive more insights. In an area that you're interested, you receive insights in the area you're interested. So all that happens by having this activated third eye center. It's much bigger than what we think. So Akhanda Jhana is for that purpose, because normal meditation we're doing, sometimes you're not able to get into the depth of it. In longer meditation, we go into the depth of it. And so continue next time when you feel this way, that don't stop your meditation.
Okay, will do it.
I see a question here, Ashwini. A thought like, yes, you are concentrating on your breath will pop up when I bring my attention and concentration to the breathing after 5 to 6 breaths. Can I get a classification on this and how can I get rid of it? Okay. So your attention back to the breath, and it is natural when you bring your attention back to the breath that you are having that crossing over, the thought is crossing over, that you are now attending to the breath. It is natural and it is fine. But then you don't have to do anything there. You don't have to try to remove the thought. But then as you start observing the breath again, as you start observing slowly, then that process will take you towards empty states automatically. You observe the breath, this thought will cross over. By observing the breath, breath is becoming lighter and shorter. Lighter and shorter. And as breath is becoming lighter and shorter, and slowly, you're trying to again continue to observe it. There'll be a time where you have nothing to observe and you are in empty state. Or before you even gotten to that far, you suddenly would have placed into an empty states, into empty zones, automatically would have switched into some other place that you know of. By then, there would have been some kind of an energy or experience or a sensation. Something might have taken over you. And so you're there already into the other side, So you don't have to do anything to get rid of that thought. When I lie down and do this meditation, I have severe back pain. It's difficult to concentrate on my breath because it's difficult to sit up. Yes. So if you have severe back pain, you do this lying down position initially. You do it in the lie down position initially. Let me invite Meena Joysha to say a few things.
Namaste, everyone. I'm Meena Joysha from New Jersey. I started like that. I had a car accident and very bad. I couldn't sit or stand for more than 15 minutes. So I started meditation lying down in bed, and now I can, power of meditation. I can sit for 2 hours on the floor. I mean, that was like, I didn't think in a million years that I could ever do that. So you can start lying down and soon you wouldn't even realize and you would be sitting. I'm the example of that. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. So we start lie down, and maybe in a few days, you will slowly develop the strength to sit down. Right? Your intention is there, meditation will develop it. So in a few sittings, you will know. But do attempt to sit down and then practice. As you every day sitting before you sit down in meditation, you see how is the body. If it's supporting, sit down. If it's not supporting, okay, lie down. All right, so do that way. It's also possible you sit down and then maybe after 20 minutes, now back is too strongly paining. So that's the time you can change your posture to go to a semi lie down to a full lie down. Right? You can try different things, but you continue practicing over a period of time to support you. Another one that I see here is I'm thinking, contemplating a lot after beginning to meditate. I find answers to questions, but new ones pop up. Is that good? We want to go into empty states. Contemplation is a practice that, yes, it's a great way, and especially when you are slowing down in the brain in an empty state, and there are a lot of good ideas that we're able to connect and then get the solutions. But this is not the time to do contemplation. So we want you to, whether it is good or not good doesn't matter. But if you are thinking, you are thinking about stuff and the solutions are coming, but it's not the time to do that. Instead, I want you to pull back and then observe the breath and go into meditation. Empty your stuff, because you will have plenty of time after the 30 minutes of meditation is over to contemplate. Right? There will be plenty of time, but this is the time to totally go into the empty states in the best possible way, because you'll never know. You see, for every problem, for everything, there are many, many solutions. Surface level solutions, deeper solutions. So when you go to the empty states, maybe you'll be revealed of a lot deeper solutions for problems or situations. Okay. All right, friends. Surabhi madam.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. We'll have to meet you and Ashok ji in my
Yes, in Delhi.
Next
yes.
visit.
Yes.
Yes. Ashok ji.
Sir, Atam sir, very, very good morning, sir. This time I couldn't meet you, sir, because I was in Bengaluru only and I was traveling. So in the month of October, I had been in other places in South. So the next time, sir, I will definitely make it.
What's new? What's new?
New is, sir, I have got a habit. I have got an addiction to the meditation. There's no doubt about it. Number one. And number two is slowly I am also getting answers. I'm not contemplating the things, but I'm getting answers. My only challenge as on today is that I am trying to do many things. So I think one can achieve progress in doing one thing at a time. So that is a challenge, but I'll overcome that challenge also, sir. So I'm trying to learn things, and this is the and I'm very glad, sir. I'm very grateful to you, sir, and the Buddha CEO team that I am into this journey, this process. I'm very, very happy, sir. Very, very happy.
Awesome. We need to see some questions from you.
Okay, sir. Questions do come, but I get answers also when you, sir, answer the others' questions. I get answers automatically, but I will definitely ask many questions. Sometimes my questions are very curious, out of curiosity only, sir, as a child, because child asks so many answers, so many questions. But I am getting, since I am getting answers also, so my questions have reduced over a period of time. But I will definitely, sir, during these 40 days, sir, Sir, I am one thing I want to add, that I am going to Quantum Life University in December, sir. 10 days, because the Soul Coach Transformation Program, I was curious to go there, so I got this opportunity. So I'm going, sir, in December first week. Maybe I may miss some of the sessions if they start at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I may be missing this oneness sessions in the first week of December. But I learned there also, sir, something. And I'll be glad to meet Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi also there.
One of the best decisions you are taken.
Yes, sir.
Going to Quantum University. So
yes,
I'm very, very happy for you that you are decided to do that. Everyone must look to experience and attend some of the programs of Quantum Life University. They are the best. They are the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to say something, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, friends. So thank you very much. So we will continue. I'll meet you all tomorrow at 6. Thank you. With Rathanware before closing. Thank you. Could you check with Rathanware before closing, right?
Yes, sir. We will continue this thing. They will continue their
breakout room. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you.